And we're live. Welcome, guys, to the November edition of the FAILSAFE Patreon Q&A.
Recorded in December.
Yeah.
Fucking state of it.
Yeah, we always do things on our own time around these parts. We'll get right into it with the hotly requested fantasy football update from Jesse and Chad.
Can we just skip over that part?
Yeah, you skip over the question.
All right, so my quarterback's been out for like 4 weeks. I lost the best running back in the league. I lost my other running back. I lost my third running back. Both of my wide receivers are injured, so I had to pick somebody else up this week who also got injured. And yeah, that's pretty much it, man. It's just I just gave my friends my money and said, dude, I lost this year. Like, it just was not in the cards. 6 losses in a row now.
Kind of funny. Me and Jesse are living the same fantasy life. I think I'm lost the last 6 in a row also in a very similar sob story in terms of people getting injured and picking up crap players, and then they get injured, and then it's just a shitstorm.
Yeah, it's next year I'm gonna do the auction draft that we're doing, but I'm just gonna draft every tight end that's top 5 just to be a dick. Just put them on my bench. Because apparently it doesn't matter who I draft for the other positions.
Yeah.
Yeah, so sorry. End nerd rant.
All right. The people want to know about the fantasy, so. All right, and this one's for Benno. What happened to your locks? You had such beautiful hair before.
What happened to him? Good question. I just needed a refresh. I don't know. It was taking a lot of time out of my day, and it's just something I was thinking about a lot. So in order to free up some of my time and some of my mental space, I just got rid of it. Just mental and physical refresher. But it is a shame. They'll be back. I think at the length that they were at before I cut it, that was like 2.5 or 3 years of growth. But they'll be back eventually.
Isn't it so much easier though without the hair?
God, it's so fast. It's so fast. I don't
you guys
have
are
to
making me want to cut my hair off now.
We can't be the bald safe, Jesse.
The bald safe.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we'll end up looking like a skinhead band.
We can call ourselves the FAILSAFE.
The FAILSAFE. It's
facial hair.
It is so much faster. I think my hair routine before I cut it took me, well, if I took the time to like dry it and style it and everything, I'm sure it would take me 45 minutes to an hour.
Yeah,
including the time to wash it.
Bigger, and it's already taking me forever to start doing stuff to make it look manageable. So
very flock of seagulls.
Totally understand. But
I wouldn't be surprised if yours took like a half hour right now.
Yeah, it's up there.
Yeah.
So I don't really do my hair. That's why it's hat season for me. But yeah, we should just all buzz our hair and just become a beardcore band.
Beardcore.
Yeah.
Coffee core. Okay, this one's for me, or I've got 3 questions. Or I don't know, this is kind of a mess. But anyway, how do I talk to my shark? I don't really. It's a stuffed animal shark. Apparently, yeah, I don't know. How do they find out I have a shark? I don't even know.
Why do you have stuffed animals?
What?
Man can do whatever he wants to do, Jesse.
Let's just say someone who gave it to me as a gift.
Who the fuck is giving you? Okay, whatever. That.
Anyway, it spends most of its time in my closet. Doesn't really see much of the light of day, so I don't really talk to it. Let's see, my dragon tattoo. When is that happening? I don't know yet. I'm thinking about going in to do a consultation with the guy. It's going to be on this arm here, on my forearm, a dragon eating its own tail. So, yeah, hopefully sometime next year we'll get it done. Aaron Rodgers needs to get rid of his long hair. apparently he needs to follow suit with you, Benno. It's just like random comments here. And
Well,
then,
Aaron Rodgers is based off
Yeah.
of me. I don't know if you knew that.
yeah,
But I
he
hate
takes
him.
his fashion advice from Benno.
Yeah.
I did such a great impression of Kevin from The Office. When did I do that?
I don't even remember that.
I don't remember doing that. I don't know. I'm
Is
not.
that the guy that drops all the chili?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh shit! Excuse me. Just fucking.
But
drops
did I?
it.
Maybe I did the thing where he talks like baby talk in that one episode where he's like, "What's the many word when few word do trick?" or something. So there's my Kevin impression.
You know, I
Okay.
met that guy at the Vegas Lounge in Northeast.
Really, the actor?
Yeah, he was there. He's fucking there. And like, it was just like early mid 2000s, like right when The Office came out. I took a picture of him with my Samsung flip phone. It's cool, dude.
Nice. Okay, this one's for Jesse. Explain your broken English that you speak to dogs.
I don't really know how to explain it. It's just you got to think of the context of dogs. The dogs are essentially, I guess, autistic toddlers is the best way to look at it as far as like their understanding and all this stuff. So like I'm assuming they have like a toddler level grasp of the English language. So, you know, just talk to them in some simple big words and they seem to get it. They know what the bed is. They know what the car is. Car. If they're, you know, back when I lived in Minnesota, if we're going to my parents' house, we're going to see the boys because my mom used to have 2 male dogs, which both passed away at this point. So she just has girl dogs, but you call it the boys anyway, because that's what the dog understands it as. So, oh, we're going to that house. That's the boys.
What do you call the golf cart?
I think it's just the car, I guess. I don't know. They just jump in the back and yeah, nothing crazy there.
Okay, when are you going to start doing NFTs? Should we do failsafe NFTs?
We should do an NFT single or something, and then
I mean, what the fuck is
I
an
found
NFT?
out
Yeah, what is it?
It's
an
like
basically
it's just so stupid. Oh man, it's
like a
basically like
piece of
it's like a
art
digital
or-
baseball card. Yeah, so like you
Yeah.
have like a certificate of like that says like this fucking JPEG is the original and it's worth money.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
really the only benefit of it that I can see is that because it's formed with blockchain, what you can do is you can like there was somebody who made a ton of money because they sold it for super cheap, but then you can set it so that whenever somebody sells it, you get 10% of that sale. And because it's blockchain, it's easily traceable. And it's verifiable. So they basically sold it super cheap, and then everybody was reselling it for like a 500% markup, and they were making 10% off of all of that. So
Nerd.
I don't know.
See, I was just
Why don't we?
thinking-
Why don't we? You know what we could do? We could just start clipping our toenails and then keeping the toenail clippings and then sell those at shows. And then
That's disgusting.
blockchain toenails.
See, I was thinking all you need to do is like
DNA evidence.
just take a picture of Michael Jordan and Photoshop my head on top of it, and there's your trading card.
Okay. Next one. Do you have any favorite lyrics in particular from your songs?
Holy shit, that's a good one.
Maybe
There's
Bobby.
a lot of options.
There's a lot of options, a lot of good ones, and I'm just closing my eyes and thinking right now what's coming to the top of my mind.
There's one thing go ahead.
The bridge of Until I Break. Oh man, that's spitting bullets right there.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
That one's a good one.
I'm a drummer, so I don't pay attention to our band's lyrics. All I pay attention to is the click track and samples. That's all I ever hear.
Sounds like a personal problem.
Yeah. Though there's a lyric from a Rise Against song that always sticks out to me every time I hear it. It's "May you be in heaven before the devil knows that you're dead."
I think they asked what our songs were.
No, I thought it was no. It was
Maybe
our
Chad's saying
songs
we
or
need
other
to
songs?
steal Rise Against lyrics.
All right, hold on. What was that? I'm gonna write that down really quick.
You're a butt face dick whore.
Hey, that's only half true.
I love the part in Life Without Me where he's like, "I so fucking hate you."
I so fucking hate you.
Yeah, it's also really good.
That one always kind of cracks me up whenever I hear it.
I don't have a lyric that sticks out. I always think about I think it's Life Without Me, the bridge of Life Without Me. Kyle, you do this like really dramatic bend, and I think it's funny every time.
Oh, the do. Yeah.
Oh, I never enough.
Yeah.
You guys are lucky I don't have a whammy bar.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
And that string anymore, it's gonna snap.
Yeah.
Jesus, could you imagine?
If you could be someone else for a day, who would you be?
Chad.
You saying I should go, or I'm who you'd want to be?
No, that's who I'd be. I'd be you.
That's a sad choice there, sir.
Well, what? I'd be able to bench like 700 pounds. I would have been a European champion of some sort. And I would take the initiative to clean out my entire house.
Shut up.
And then you wake up the next day, it's you. You're like, oh, shit, what the fuck happened? This looks like a place of living.
It's just like, think of all of the like hoarding you could get rid of.
Oh, I know. I would
in one
trash
day
it so
in
much.
Chad's shoes.
Oh my God. I would trash. I'd trash all the hoarding, and I'd show up to everywhere on time.
Chad isn't that bad about it. I'm the worst in this band about being on time.
Well, yeah, but you combine it with the hoarding and everything. This kind of snowballs again.
I probably would just.
No. I'll go back in time and be Jesse's mother and not make the decision to have him.
I don't think she made the decision to have me. Maybe abortions weren't invented yet. I don't know.
Take that.
It got dark. Let's go back in time and be Jesse's mom when she was pregnant and abort Jesse.
grab a goddamn coat hanger and go fishing.
Jesus.
Holy crap.
Chad got dark.
Chad's savage. Chad is dead ass savage.
Oh man.
I feel like I'd probably just be like some really big musician just to see what it's like to play like sold out Madison Square Garden, just to see what it's like.
Just wait a couple months. I got something in the works, all right?
Oh, a couple months. Okay, cool.
Yeah. We'll be rising through the ranks fast.
Yeah.
Who would I be? I don't know. Since Chad did the go back in time thing, I suppose like I'd go back in time and be like, I don't know if I'd want to be Jesus or like Jesus's like best friend or something, just to know what he was.
No, you want to be his homie because that way you can still fuck up and you're forgiven.
Yeah.
Well, not really, because one time one of his followers was like, yo, I can't stop looking at women. And Jesus was like, cut out your eyes then. That's
But
what he
did
said.
mean it literally or metaphorically? Because they go
He
back
meant
and
it
forth.
literally. He was like, yeah, don't look at them then.
Well, but Jesus was banging what's her face?
No.
In the
Mary
Da Vinci
Magdalene.
Code.
Well, according to the Bible, he didn't. They did not fuck. It was mysterious angel baby.
But it was also
No, that was
That was thinking of Joseph
Jesus
and
was
Mary.
born.
Oh,
Yeah.
Joseph and Mary. You're right. You're right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. There's
right.
nothing in the Bible about whether Jesus banged anyone or not.
Well, the Bible's compiled of all these stories and canonized with an agenda. There were stories that are left out of the Bible that went against what the government wanted to do at the time, such
That's
as
true. Yeah.
the creation story of Adam and Lilith. Well, it would had more feminist tones. It was more of like, hey, I'm not going to bow to this dude, and so I'm making you a succubus. I'm casting you out. We're starting over with Eve. No mention of Lilith, or like the book of Judas, where he's like, yeah, Jesus told me to go turn him in.
Yeah.
In the book Gospel of Judas, that's not in there either. Philosophy of religion in college taught me so much.
Yeah,
I think theology is really interesting. Like just studying all these
that's what people really came to watch our stream for, to hear us discuss the Bible.
Sorry.
We're a secret Christian rock band. No, actually, one thing I've noticed, how you can tell like if a band's Christian or not, is if they have swear words in their songs. Because Christian bands will never swear.
Yeah.
I thought the dead giveaway was the baby jokes, but
Yeah.
I thought it was having me in the band.
Yeah, we go from talking about aborting Jesse in the past to talking about the Bible. Yeah.
We're just a bunch of well-rounded individuals. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess so. It's the ADHD is talking, guys.
Okay, next question. If you could create your dream lineup for a show to be a part of, which bands would you choose?
Oh, man.
Dream lineup. Interesting.
All right. Dream lineup. We would open the show because we're not worthy. Followed up by 2015 Paris. Followed up by Bad Omens. Followed up by Bring the Horizon.
Be a solid lineup. I think you're forgetting like one key band here that could never be left out in any dream lineup. It's the legendary Iowa rock band King Shit.
Oh shit!
I forgot about King Shit.
What about the Shit Kings?
And the Shit Kickers.
There's King Shit and the Shit Kickers. Yeah.
Yeah, wasn't there a band called Rape Face too?
Rape Face?
Or something like that. God, what was it? Yeah, something crazy like that. I don't remember. I just remember seeing on a flyer where I was, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Did we play with King Shit at that name is so bad. At that venue with the Staircase of Death?
Yeah. In that random town in Iowa.
I thought that was the Shit Kickers.
No, we never played with the Shit Kickers. They were just on a flyer I saw. Yeah. I think that one was at the show where we just drove there and turned around and went home. Like they had a flyer on there.
Oh, you mean the Shit Kickers?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the Shit Kickers, they were on a flyer at that venue. And I was like, oh.
Was King Shit the band that where we were like trying to load onto the stage and they were like, yo, like let us
No, that was that like electro band.
Yeah. King Shit was the one that they didn't have a bass player.
But they had a rhythm guitarist and they didn't switch over.
They had two guitar players and no bass, no tracks. Just and then like that, I'm pretty sure they were playing through a couple of Boss Metal zones. Not
dude, Line 6 Spider.
Yeah, like everyone started someplace. Everyone, they weren't dicks to us. They're cool. So
yeah.
If any of our followers want to know what's on my Christmas list, it's a full pedal board of Boss Metal zones. Like 6 of them.
You're fired.
Chad wants a chain of like 8 manly compressors.
No, you don't.
A full rack of manly compressors. A full IT rack of manly compressors.
I mean, I'd take them, but yeah. What was the original question?
It was, what's your dream lineup for a show? Jesse's was really good. I mean, I would definitely keep Bring Me the Horizon in there. I'd probably throw Wage War on there as well.
Yeah.
Maybe Issues before they kicked out their singer. I don't know.
So like 2016 issues.
No, 2019 issues.
Okay.
See, there's two trains of thought here for me. There's one that like makes the most sense, and then there's one that would be the ultimate dream. And the dream bands would have nothing to do with our band in terms of sound. It would just be bands that I love. So with that being said, I would go like,
Oh, here we go.
yeah, shut up, Jesse. It would be like Rise Against, AFI,
Breaking
Benjamin, Kill Switch Engage.
Baby Metal.
Oh yeah, Baby Metal.
I think I'm,
I'm just giving him ideas now.
But you're not wrong.
I'm gonna call in sick for this show, guys.
So, there's my answer. My favorite bands.
Would okay, so I know, well, I don't know if I want to out your guilty pleasure on the stream right now. But
Mine?
yeah.
Which one?
Okay.
Billie Eilish?
Yeah, that one.
Oh, I love Billy, but I don't know, man. I don't that the crowd I don't think would appreciate that.
Right. No.
I would love it.
Yeah, I don't think they'd be trying to listen to some Bilbo Eyelash.
Some Bilbo Eyelash. I don't, I feel like I might put Sleep Token on mine. I really like Sleep Token.
Solid band.
And probably Bring Me the Horizon. I don't have like a huge stacked lineup. It would probably just be us and Sleep Token and Bring Me the Horizon.
Okay, I got the perfect one. Okay, so we got FAILSAFE, we got LaSalle, C2C, and then between the sets we'll have Kyle in a cowboy hat playing guitar solos.
Nice.
Boom.
Yep.
That sounds like a horrible
C2C.
show.
Only the real ones will know C2C.
Only the true OGs will.
Or no, what's it called? Fuck. 4-chord story.
Yeah.
4-chord progression.
No, I said 4-chord progression. God damn it.
I see a scare Doge.
Yeah, she's back there somewhere.
Okay. Moving on. The Failsafe's Erasing Color album is on SoundCloud. Are you planning to put the other singles on SoundCloud as well? I mean, I've never really heard anyone be like, "Oh, I just wish your songs were on SoundCloud." So, does anyone ever listen to SoundCloud as like their primary method of listening to music?
I
feel like the only people, the only people I know who like regularly listen to SoundCloud are to listen to like demos that haven't been recorded yet.
Or that one dude, Young C. I listen to his SoundCloud.
See,
Young Caucasian.
Yeah.
That shit was fire.
So anyway, to like give a background of how we decide where our songs go. So basically, we use this this service called DistroKid, and they distribute all our music to all the online platforms. And SoundCloud isn't even an option on there. So like obviously they don't think it's important for bands to be on there. I don't think it is either. Like you don't make any money from it.
Yeah, I think they only use sites you can monetize.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, the other thing too is that like anybody can upload an audio file to SoundCloud, but you can't. It's not as easy to just go and upload something to Apple Music or Tidal or whatever.
Yeah.
Sure.
And it's just more trouble than it's worth, I think. So sorry, SoundCloud enthusiasts. You can find our music on like a billion other platforms.
We're gonna get canceled by the SoundCloud fan base.
Yeah. Do you cook at home or eat out? Both.
Both.
I go through spurts, but right now it's been eating at home.
Yeah. I guess we can expand on this a little bit. I have some meals that I like to cook pretty regularly. I'll do big batch meals of like spaghetti or chicken noodle soup and eat those for like 3 or 4 days. I'm a big fan of like burrito line restaurants like Chipotle, or there's this one that's like right next to my apartment that I've been eating at a lot recently called Pancheros.
Pancheros.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
Chipotle, but they have like actual jalapenos you can get and put in there, so I like that.
Nice.
Yep.
I feel like sometimes, like Jesse, I'll go a while with just like eating out a lot. When I do cook at home, when I'm in my cooking phases, I like to cook, and so I'll find like new recipes to try out. But typically, I like to keep them like kind of on the healthier or like low carb side. So something I've been making recently is you get like brats or sausages, and then you take like a whole red bell pepper, green bell pepper, onion, tomato. You mix it up with like oil and oregano, salt and pepper, garlic, just like a bunch of Italian seasonings. Put that all on a pan and broil it for like 10 minutes. And it's just this like, it's basically like a kebab, but like pan roasted. And I started doing it with cheddar dogs, and that was a great decision.
Nice.
Yeah, I mean, during the week, for the most part, I cook, and then weekends I typically don't. But during the week, it's a lot of like protein, rice, and veggie. So like I do a lot of chicken. I do a lot of fish. Salmon is my jam. I love catfish, halibut, things like that.
You don't do wings every day?
I wish.
Yeah, me too. That'd be awesome.
Chad has a secret wing sauce recipe.
He
That he
does.
likes
It's
to make.
delicious.
I want to try the wing sauce recipe.
I need to make a new batch. It's been a hot minute.
I would eat it.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, you need to have a wing night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
FAILSAFE win night.
Nice.
Mario Golf and wings.
I'm
I
down.
would love that.
You ever love someone so much you just want to punch them in the face?
Yeah, this dog.
All right. What's your go-to brand of guitar strings for electric or acoustic or bass? So I like to use Elixir strings for like guitar, I guess, for the most part. Except for like 7-string, I've been using these like GHS like heavy boomer strings.
Oh, you use the boomers?
Yeah.
You like them?
Yeah, they're pretty good. Like I might not use them anymore just because of my new guitar. It doesn't really hold as or the little hole where the string goes through on the nut,
On the
like
bridge?
no, on the nut.
Okay.
It's not like big enough to fit like as thick of a string as I usually would use.
Well, if you get your, if you get your guitar set up, you can just have them file it bigger.
Yeah,
that's what I had to do on my bass.
Yeah, I might just do that.
Yeah,
I like using Ernie Ball only because I am a big fan of thicker strings, and they're the only ones that, at least that I've found, that have thicker strings that are pretty readily available. So it's more so out of like, instant necessity as opposed to anything else. I mean, they're great strings, don't get me wrong, but they're also like, I like using 12s and 13s on my guitar, so that's easy to grab. And then for my bass, I like using like the super heavies just because I really like that tension, and they're always pretty readily available, and they're solid strings. So I go Ernie Ball.
Yeah, I haven't had to change a string in God knows how long, but I'm sure I used Ernie Ball. I don't remember.
I'm the odd one out here. I use D'Addario. Is that how you pronounce
D'Addario.
that? D'Addario. I've been using that forever. I on like a regular 4-string bass. I used to use just like a regular medium strings, but then I found out they make a balanced tension set, and ever since I tried that, I absolutely love it. They change the thickness of some of the strings a little bit. They're a little bit thicker than a regular medium set, and it's so that the tension is the same across all the strings, so you get a more even tone. So I really like the balanced tension set, but on the one that I use for the failsafe, I have to just get like a medium tension or a medium gauge 5-string set, and then I put it on a 4-string bass, and I just used the lowest 4 strings of a 5-string set.
Nice.
Which I kind of like. I mean, I love the sound of my 4-string bass. So
Yeah, sometimes I'll buy like individual strings, and then those are usually Didarios because that's like I use this website called stringsandbeyond.com, and that's like if you buy single individual strings from them, they're all Didarios, so they're all good. I mean, I don't think there's any like strings that are like better or worse really than others. Except for like Elixir ones, they put like special coatings on the strings so that they last longer. But
I've
then
heard that those
you're paying more money for that too. And then some people
I've,
say like they don't like the tone. So I don't know.
I've heard the elixirs die really fast though. Or, well, not fast, but like they last, and then when they do die, they die really hard, I guess is what I want to say.
Oh, like they just lose a lot of tone really quick.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've
Instead
never
of
really
like a
noticed.
slow
Yeah.
the slow degradation of the quality, it's faster on elixirs, I've heard, but I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. You can make strings last a long time too if you regularly clean them too.
Yeah.
Don't you like put them in boiling water or something like that?
Well, no,
Yeah,
you
that's
can just
supposed
get
to
like
get all the skin off.
a string cleaner rub and rub it on there and just wipe it off with a cloth, and then you'll get like a ton of like black oil from your fingers that's like caked on there, and it'll all come off. So
I could be wrong, but I think the theory actually behind boiling your strings is to eliminate string stretch. So you boil them and you put them on and you tune, and in theory it stays in tune better because it's absorbed the elasticity, or it's brought the elasticity out of the string. Because when you put a new set of strings on, it takes like a week or so for them to settle down sometimes.
Yeah.
yeah.
I could be wrong, but I believe the theory is once you boil your strings, you don't have to worry about that. It's kind of a set and forget.
Well, you go ahead and boil them. Let me know how that works out.
I'm a drummer.
Chad knows nothing about strings.
I thought it was supposed to be to get all the like dead skin and shit off.
See what
That might be another method. I remember talking to a tech about boiling it to get the elasticity out of it. Again, could be wrong. That was many moons ago. So
I've never tried. Maybe I should try.
Okay, we got one more question, sort of. Okay. Do we watch old black and white TV shows or movies from the 60s and 70s?
I enjoy me a good I Love Lucy every once in a while.
Yes.
I Love Lucy's great.
Like I guess from the 60s, like Twilight Zone. But I'm thinking, when I think of black and white, I'm thinking of like Universal horror movies. Something like that from like the 30s, 40s, around that era. That's kind of where my bread and butter would be.
Alfred Hitchcock, Psycho, or something like that.
I think that one's 60s.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never really been a big old black and white movie guy or TV show.
I was a really big fan of, like, growing up, I watched The Three Stooges a lot for some reason.
Oh, yeah.
Shemp was my favorite. And Mo. But, I like that. I liked Twilight Zone. That was black and white. I Love Lucy had its moments. Old Andy Griffith had its moments.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man.
Then, of course, like the Universals, the Draculas, the Frankensteins, the werewolves, the mummies. God, what else was there?
Oh, the Munsters. Remember that one? I guess that was crossover. That was black and white. Then it did go to color.
Yeah. I mean, the Monsters, yeah. Addams Family, yeah.
I think like if there was ever a movie that was just on that like I wanted to watch, sure, I don't have any problem with black and white. It's just most of the content that I'm interested in and seek out is probably new stuff. So it just doesn't happen that often.
Yeah, it's crazy like how good some of that stuff was from like the 30s, 40s, and like they just don't make stuff like that anymore. It's crazy. Yeah. House on Haunted Hill and The Haunting. Oh my God, those are great.
I actually really like watching movies that were made in like the later stages of film when color was already out, but the director chose to shoot it in black and white because the quality of the film is so much higher, but you get the like depth of light and shadow of black and white.
That's super true. I just like the old vibe of it, like the audio quality. Like, I don't know. It just kind of all. It's a cool vibe, and you watch it on like old shitty TV, and
Yeah, right.
or now
It sounds like they recorded it on like what now would be like a children's toy that was like $15.
And that film probably paid for their children's children, basically.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, it's crazy.
All right, guys. I think that's the last one.
Wow, it's the last one. Okay.
Any final words for our viewers?
We're working on a tour right now for January. Planning on announcing it soon. There might have been a leak from one of the clubs, and I just kind of shared it since they already leaked it. But for one of the events, but if you saw us in the last tour, there's a high chance we'll be in your area again, plus many other spots. So if you like what you heard, like what you saw, come check us out again. Once again, special thanks to everyone that's a patron and subscriber. You know, you're the reason that we're able to answer all these fun questions, and you help us keep our lights on in our studio and help us pay for all of our bills. So thank you.
I want to give a shout out to the people that have pretty consistently hung out with me on Instagram when I go live. I've done it a few times now, and it's been a blast. I mean, we've had at one point in time we had like 17 people hanging out with me on Instagram, just BSing, and that was super cool. People from Argentina, which was crazy, super bonkers. But anyway, to those who join me on the Instagram and put up with my lame jokes and bullshitness, I appreciate it. It's always fun for me to do, and I'll definitely be doing it more.
Yeah. And we appreciate it too. That way we don't have to put up with these jokes.
Abortion.
Yeah, shout out to all the regular viewers of the Twitch stream as well. Love you guys. Make me feel like I'm not shouting into the void when I do those. So, all right. Well, that's all we got for this month. So we will see you next time.
See you guys.